He doesn't hurt them, he likes to herd, H-E-R-D. Ah, hell with it, I'll burn off some energy, buddy. Alright, so I'll walk you through my feed replenishment program. Water buckets. Alright, I take my cow bucket, which has been fermenting for 5 days now. Well, 4 days. Tomorrow will be 5. And that'll be fed tomorrow. There's my tosser scooper thing. Let's see, the chickens, the cats already put all their kibble. I need to replenish that. And this is the number 7 in the assembly line for pig chow. So now I'm almost set for tomorrow. This is barley seed, which has been sprouting. And I don't know if the camera shows it. Can you see some white dots in there? Those white dots mean the barley seed has just sprouted. And I looked it up. Apparently, the most nutrition you can get out of your seeds, your feed, is when the seed just sprouts. So, some smart, pointy-headed scientist, nerd dude, or dudette, measured the nutrition in your grain seeds, bean seeds, over time. And it turns out that right when they first sprout, when it first cracks open and the first little sprout comes, that's what those little white dots are. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can. That is optimum nutrition. That's the max protein, max bioavailable stuff possible out of that seed. So I'm just getting more bang for my buck. All right, I'm going to sprinkle some seaweed on that. Small handful of crushed up eggshells that we used at the house. I'm just recycling my calcium. And then roasted soybeans, a cup full of them. Each one of these Chinese takeout containers is roughly a pound. So that is dry weight. So anyway. Alrighty, so that's my chicken stuff sorted out for tomorrow. And it is set up, ready for me to walk in the door. Here's my pig stuff, cow stuff, chicken stuff, I'm set. So now I just got to replenish my pipeline of pig feed and cow feed, and that's it. Move my assembly line up a little bit. Alright, just replenish. So I read this book, John Seymour wrote it, on optimal nutrition if you're going to feed your critters grain. And to make a long story short, this is it. For the cows, the ratio is 2 to 1 to 1. That's 2 barley to 1 soybeans to 1 oats. So there's my 2 barley. I'll do this, I normally do this all together, but here's my 1 pound of soybeans. Boom. And then 1 pound of oats. I keep the all the grain in metal bins so the rats and mice don't get to it. So that's 1 day's worth of chow for the cows. And when you add it up, add water to it, and it soaks for 5 days, it turns into something like that. So it swells up, probably doubles in size. And because of the fermentation that's going on, you see those bubbles in there? That's all fermentation. You're getting a lot more nutrition, nutrition out of your seeds, out of your feed. So just add my water, about yay much, and that's it for there. So now my pigs, let's see, I already put the pigs. No, I haven't done my pigs. Here it is, right here. The pigs ratio is 1 to 1 to 1 to 1, but I'm using a multiple of 3, so it's going to be 3 barley to 3 soybeans to 3 oats to 3 whole corn. So here's my 3 barley. Here's my soybeans. 1, 2, 3. It's a little dusty in here. I get like farmer's lung or something like that. 3 of my oats. And last but not least, 3 whole kernel corn. 1, 2, 3. And these ratios are what I took from John Seymour's book, an old Welsh guy. He died on self-sufficient living and how to do it. The book's been around for a while, but it's really good. Thanks to Sean Emery, who got that book for me on a Christmas present after Afghanistan trip number 1. It changed my life, and in large measure is why I'm here on this farm today. So thank you, Sean. P.S. When are you coming to visit? All right. And every 2 or 3 days, I fill up my water from the water trough that I showed you earlier. And I just know from experience that I got to fill the pig bucket up to about right there. And then over to, that's about the optimum height. See, this one needs a little bit more. I just top it off, no big deal. All right. So this one now enters the assembly line. And I got to finish off, okay. This is the sprouting tray that I put into tomorrow's chicken feed. I use my hands. On a cold day, this becomes a little brutal, but you just gotta suck it up and ranger on. Airborne all the way. Hey, hey. And I save all the fermenty juice, as it were. Now, this stuff's been soaking for 2 days. These are barley seeds again. So just drain off the excess liquor. Like I call it black liquor, but it's just the liquor and the stuff and the dust and whatever other fermenty stuff. It's about right. It's been soaking for 2 days. I keep stirring it to get the impurities out and the dust and stuff. Like this one here has been soaking for 1 day. So what I'll do is I'll stir it up in my hand. See, it's all gungy looking. And I'll pour off that gungy stuff. There you go, that's enough. Put some fresh water in it. So by the time I get to feed it, it's had several water changes. See, like this looks really cloudy and nasty looking, so I'll just do it again. I'm trying to get the seed clean. There we go. That's good enough. Ugh. Alright, so one last thing. I need to get the next day of barley for my chicken pipeline, and then give it a rinse